those of you that are doing this flight. First video ever, so wish you luck. First video flying, that is. Alright, so we are currently on the startup checklist. We have just started the engine. Fuel pump's been turned off. We took pitot heat test was done, avionics master on. So it means we're up and running on the avionics.
Uniform, tune up ground, we're in a 26 right, taxi V, Mike Delta Alpha, crossing at 21.
So we'll disregard that, taxi lights,
Alpha, 26 right,
position lights on, strobe lights on, mixture 60%, we're going to bring our mixture back here to 60% for taxi.
Uniform.
Start checklist complete. In the pre-taxi checklist.
726, and verify you have information.
Nobody in the back,
information uniform.
Yes, sir, we have uniform. Yes, sir.
Test of TO. Currently all the way down, so we'll bring them up to TO. Take flaps. About half flaps, that's what that is. Left and right, we're up on both sides to half. Test other tank. We're currently on the right, and we'll look for good fuel flow here. Left. Still good fuel flow, and back to the right, still good running. Defroster off, time to get ATIS. ATIS here at, is quick reference. All right, ATIS for Chino. That's where we get the weather report.
Number 2 Delta Mike, can verify hold short of running 26 right.
Right there. We'll go
Turkey 2 Delta Mike, hold short of 26 right.
Chino Airport information, uniform 2053 Zulu, wind 2709er, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 28, dew point 4, altimeter 3001, ILS from the 26 right approaching you, landing and departing on the 26 left, then on the 26 right, standby. Tape to China for contact, read back on assignment, hold short instructions, use caution for birds and wildlife in the vicinity of Chino Airport, advise of contact, do you have a uniform? Cessna 726, maintain VFR load 2500, Chino Airport information 212.5, squawk 0260, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 28, dew point 4, altimeter 3001, ILS from the 26 right approaching you, landing and departing on the 26 left, then on the 26 right.
On the floor, thank you.
SX652 Yankee Chino Tower.
The ATIS there, we've basically got the wind at 270.
Yankee, you can continue left traffic for 26 left, and you can extend as you need for altitude. We're in 26 left, we're in 26 left, clear to land, wind 2707, gust 15.
30.01, need to set that here. To be about 650, so we're going to set to 650 over here. 50. Information uniform. Need to give that to ground. Ground is currently on right now at 121.6, and the tower is 118.5. Those are all set. Oh.
Number 862, say parking.
Today we're going to do go practice our flight maneuvers.
862, wind 2507, gust 15, altimeter 3000.
Chino Airport, we're going to request a northeast departure over Ontario Airport through their airspace. We're going to go and fly up here just northeast of Ontario Airport to where the 15 and the 2 intersect.
Delta Mike and cross in the 26 right, and, hold short, everyone 26 with the pop-up.
Maneuvers over there for about an hour, and then we'll
Delta Mike cross
reverse
26
our
right,
route,
hold short
come
26
back.
left and pop up.
Down the volume on the radio here. Those of you that might be listening, that's what we're going to do there. So. Idling a little faster here. Bring that back down to 1,000 here. Caution light flashing, let's see what that is. Here, obstacle database. Thing of concern. Alright, got ATIS. Emitters.
Turkey, 2 Delta Mike, cross runway 26 left at Papa, taxi via Papa Charlie.
It is on, radio test.
Delta Mike, cross 26 left at Papa, taxi via Charlie.
The brakes. The brakes, I can feel it moving, so back on. I don't feel it moving, so we're good there. Instrument test. There. we go. Flight instruments are good. Hold the ground, let them know what we want to do.
Mike, Chan Tower, transition between 2,000 and 2,500, okay, north of the field, channel altimeter 3000.
Alrighty. Our camera set up. It's going.
Wind 25013.
Okay, looks like we're good on that. More than I was wanting there, but oh well. That looks like the camera's good. Contact ground and go for it. Chino ground, Diamond Star 326 Alpha Foxtrot at AIA. I'd like northeast departure over Ontario to Cajon practice area, and we have uniform.
SX21 Yankee parking threshold. SX21 Yankee taxi via Charlie, this frequency, good day.
Yeah, I've gotten stepped on. I don't think he heard me.
And aircraft flying short number 1 as Aero 862.
Looks like
862 say destination.
Right again here in a second. Well, let's start moving forward.
Alright, 862 fly runway heading. Wind 240 at 10 gust 14, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff. Other aircraft calling Chino ground, I believe.
Chino ground, Diamond Star 326 Alpha Foxtrot at AI. I'd like a northeast departure over Ontario if we could, please, to the practice area.
Diamond Star 326 Alpha Foxtrot, Chino ground, thank you. Maintain VFR at or below 2,000, squawk 0236.
At or below 2,000, squawk 0236.
Diamond Star 6 Alpha Foxtrot, verify ready, taxi with information uniform.
And I have uniform, my apologies.
Diamond Star 6 Alpha Foxtrot, thank you. Runway 26 right, taxi via Juliet Alpha, cross runway 21.
Runway 26 right via Juliet Alpha, cross 21, 326 Alpha Foxtrot.
Alpha Chan Tower.
Room, they should actually scoot it over more to the left, but this will work. Alright, time to do a run up. Run up, brake set. They are locked. Trim for takeoff. Trim. Set for TO. Controls. Let's check the controls. Ailerons. Free and clear. Elevator. Free. Rudder. Left and right. Instruments. Still green. In the green.
Chino ground, 672 Delta Mike.
Alright.
767 Delta, maintain 3,000, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
We'll check it again. Alerts, nothing again.
Cherokee 72 Delta Mike, Chino ground.
Cherokee 7 Delta Mike, P28 blank call for that threshold information uniform. Requesting a northeast departure.
Show me a 40 gallons.
Ontario airspace.
We burned about a gallon coming over here on taxi. We took away 1
Cherokee
gallon.
2 Delta Mike, standby. 757 Mike Alpha, Chino Tower, not a problem. You can make left traffic, runway 26 right. Verify full stop.
Alright, let's see here.
Cherokee 2 Delta Mike, and just verify you want an Ontario transition to the practice area.
Make best power. Mixture all the way up there. Make sure we're on the brakes. Prop forward. We're going to run this baby up to 2,000 RPM. Looking at the RPM here. Here's a manifold.
Cherokee 2 Delta Mike, maintain VFR at or below 2,000, squawk 0277.
Cherokee 2 Mike, at or below 2,000, 0277.
Cherokee 2 Delta Mike, runway 26 left, taxi via Charlie.
While I'm looking down
Mike,
here.
runway 26
Before, not to me, but it's Open to other pilots.
Ground Cessna 1882 Zulu, Flying Tigers with uniform ready to taxi.
Cessna 1182 Zulu, Chino Ground, runway 26 right, taxi via Mike Delta Alpha, cross runway 21.
Mike Delta Alpha, cross runway 21, 82 Zulu, roger.
Let's move over one. We got a guy coming out here.
Mr. 7 Mike Alpha, runway 26 right, clear to land.
Let's inch ourselves over here a little bit. People coming out, it might take me a few minutes.
Cessna 67 Delta, contact SoCal departure, good day.
All right, back on the brakes. Lock, brakes on the feet. Back up to 2,000, so we can run up.
Chino Ground, Twin Cessna 41055.
Still coming up, still coming up, still coming up.
Cherokee 72 Delta Mike, Chino Tower. Right turn approved, runway 26 left, cleared for takeoff.
There we are, 2,000.
Chino Ground, say request.
Yeah, it's the Twin Cessna 41055. We're leaving the Britain hangars on the north side.
The blue handle
like
3 times. First time we're going to bring it back. We're going to be looking for a drop in RPM. As soon as we do, we're going to pick up again. So bring it back just enough.
Twin Cessna 41055, Chino Ground information uniform, wind 270, 12 gust 16, altimeter 3000, runway 26 right, taxi via Mike Delta Alpha, cross runway 21.
Mike Delta Alpha, cross runway 21 to 26 right.
Now we're going to bring it all the way back for the oil pressure. All the way back, all the way forward. Flush all that old oil out and get some new in there. Big test. Change frequency. We're going to go from ground now over to tower. Now we're currently talking to tower. Abort plan ready.
7 Mike Alpha, turn right taxiway Kilo, taxi Kilo departure.
So on abort, if something requires an emergency, we take up. Abort the takeoff.
Have a good day.
Something that
7 Mike Alpha, thanks. You can remain this frequency and taxi via Kilo.
Doesn't feel right, engine quits, what have you, blow a tire, etc., etc. Hit the brakes, pull the power out.
Cessna 82 Zulu, on course approved, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
In the air,
takeoff 26 right, on course approved, 82 Zulu.
Obviously, I'm in the air. I'm going to look for a place straight ahead.
SoCal 1 responded,
so I figured it was more prudent to get a hold of you. Between 500 and 1,000 feet, we'll look for a place straight ahead, to the left or to the right to put it down safely. I'm over 1,000 feet, and again, requiring emergency landing. I'll get it turned back around and land on the airport somewhere. Right or 8 left or 8 right. Those are the runways going the opposite direction. All right, on takeoff, we're going to be full throttle, max of 27 RPM. We're going to be looking for a good oil pressure. We're going to rotate at 59 knots. And our initial climb is going to be a VX, which is going to be 66 knots. Once we get to 73 knots, we're over 500 feet AGL. Looks like we got a little wind there. He was dipping to the right. So look for that when we go. Looks like the windsock's been down there at the end a little bit. And then once we're over 500 feet and 73 knots plus, we'll go last notch of flaps up. Let's go and change over to Ontario Tower here. Since we're on currently ground, we switched ground and tower here. So now I'm going to reprogram this one here to 120.6. That we don't have to do it in the air. 120.6 for Ontario Tower.
Cessna 82 Zulu, contact SoCal departure. Have a good day.
82 Zulu, good day, sir. Thank you.
All right.